Tony, congratulations on today's win. What was your take on the performance?
30 minutes we were scintillating, should have been 3 up really. We had some great chances, hit the post a few times, hit the woodwork a couple of times, and I think they really struggled with our movement and our passing and our running, and but then if anything, maybe young players, we got a bit sloppy, a little bit too casual if anything, and they stepped onto us and gave us some problems. Obviously got their equaliser, which again was our doing. I think got a bit sloppy in midfield, give it away cheap, and whereas for 25-30 minutes we didn't give any balls away. We played through them and cut through them, and got Roberts on the ball a lot, and he was causing carnage down their left, our right, and but the result here, we are stood here, we won 3-1. We found a way, because for spells Birmingham looked a threat, as if one more lapse of concentration and we could have found ourselves chasing a game, but thankfully we got the goals, and another 3 points at home, which is good. It's pleasing for me because it wasn't an area where them sort of games we might have lost last year. We might have played quite well, and I'd have been talking about, thought the team's coming up, we looked well, we had more shots, more possession, more field tilt, and yet we lost the game. Whereas this season we are a bit more solid and organised, and a bit, without the young striker. I know everyone's telling me the young strikers haven't scored a goal yet, but they're working hard for the team, and the team are finding a way, particularly at home, to win football matches. And if we can continue in that vein and give everybody problems, it should be an enjoyable season.
You talked about some of the hurdles you had to overcome in the game there. One presented itself before the game in Dennis being injured in the warm-up. Nectar steps in, and he was one of many that stood up to the task today.
Pleased for Nectar. He scored, didn't he? I think. When did he get the third goal? It's amazing for him, and the Dill, of course, scored as well, I think. So really pleased for them. I do say to them every game, the lads on the periphery of the team, just keep working hard, because some days when the other lads are having a bath or they're having a massage and they've just played a game, they're out in the cold, wet, windy day, training and working hard, and they have to be ready for when the chance comes, and like the chance came today for Nectar. We managed to get a Dill on the pitch again. We've had him on a few times, but he's a very, very talented boy, and yet it's difficult to leave some of the number 10s that we've got and the attacking midfield players out of our team. But the fact he scored today just concentrates my mind on, that he can score, he can get in the box, he's efficient with the ball, and he just gives us better options, because there's lots and lots of games coming, and we're going to need everybody, and it's great that you put players on and they find a way to get the job done for us.
Another debut as well for Eliza Mayanda, who you brought in the second half. You must just be, first of all, pleased to see him out on the pitch from a starting point.
Yeah, it's been a sad journey for him really from day one. Remember, we were looking after him really. We didn't do very much that day. We finished with a small-sided game, and in the small-sided game he pulled his hamstring off the bone, and he's been out for months and months and months. But, it's been difficult because he's such a nice kid. Coming to a foreign country, not really knowing anybody, and yet being on the treatment table day after day after day. He's worked really hard to get himself back into a position where he can help our team, and he undoubtedly can help our team. He's different to the other strikers. This kid is really powerful and direct, and got a rocket in his left foot, as the goalie found out later on. But yeah, exciting, but not to push him, not to think, right, he's starting the next game. He needs to come on a few times. He maybe needs to play in a bounce game or a 23s game and get some more minutes under his belt. But yeah, exciting, and good that at the other end of the pitch, young players came in and did the job and helped us get the right result as well.
You talked before about how it could have been a potentially different outcome last season compared to this season. Does that give you a huge source of encouragement going forward about this team?
Listen, I like the team. I said that in my opinion. Listen, we had Ahmed last year, who was a wonderful footballer for us and could win us football matches. We haven't this year. We've had to work really, really hard to try and be as effective with the ball and give teams problems, because sometimes we could get the ball to Ahmed, who danced around 3 people and play a look away pass, and we were in. Whilst Roberts and Clark can do them sort of things, it was great last season when we had players all over the pitch doing it. But I think the team looks effective the way we're playing at the moment. Job brings his own style and quality and qualities of his game to the team. I think Dan Neil had to play a little bit different today, and at times as the game went on he got caught a little bit more because we've been playing him a lot higher up the pitch, but trying to adjust to the new role today because of the personnel changes we had to play slightly different, but they all adapted really well, and we, as I say, we got the job done, got the points.